Hello everyone! I wanted to make this video really quick for anyone that might be having trouble with Elder Kai's final challenge mission. This is Combo Attack Time Advanced. I want to apologize in advance if my audio wasn't the best. I'm just recording this with a PlayStation Gold headset. First time recording a video like this, so I don't know all the proper settings, but hopefully it's not too unbearable and I'm able to get my point across and help you earn that trophy for clearing all the challenges. I know this is one that most people have trouble with, so let's just get right down to it. For the purpose of this video, I turned off character voices so that you can hear me a little bit better, and I lowered the music and all that. And one thing that I should also mention is that I am using Control Scheme C, which all that does is replaces the X input with L1 instead. I just find that to be a little bit easier, but obviously you can use whichever control scheme you prefer. First couple of combos aren't too bad as long as you get the inputs correct. I tend to struggle with triangle and circle, as you just saw right there. But let me just try this again. Yeah, for some reason I can't seem to always nail that one, but there we go. That last Kaioken Kamehameha, you want to unleash almost immediately after the second triangle and circle input. It's not too bad of a timing, but it can be frustrating if you do everything else correctly and then miss that final one. So I would suggest, after hitting triangle and circle, just holding down R2 and kind of mashing square to make sure that you do hit the opponent. Same thing with this second one. It's not too bad of a challenge. I do find it easier the lower you are to the ground, so that whenever he hits the ground, you can just kind of start hitting him on the bounce up. So let's just do this a little bit closer to the ground. And he bounces up, and I'm able to hit him. So again, that Kaioken Kamehameha at the end, you want to unleash immediately after. And the same thing goes for the ultimate attack here at the end of this combo. You want to do it immediately. Now, this is the part that gave me and a lot of other people so much trouble, and I think I figured out the best way to do it. Despite the name of this mission, which I think is what confuses a lot of people, it's Combo Attack Time, a lot of people think that you have to have the timing exactly good, and that's not really the case. There is timing involved, but as far as the up and square goes, that's that gut punch that puts them into a guard break stance. If you just hit up and square, you're almost never going to do it. Like, you can do it every now and then, but most of the time it's just going to look like this. Well, let me do the proper button inputs, but most of the time it's just going to look like this. You're just going to do a regular attack for some reason. And I think that has to do with the camera getting a little bit wonky whenever you do that little fly around. What I've noticed is that you can hit up and square here, but you can also hit, I'm going to do left and square, and it does the exact same input. Same thing goes if I'm on the right side of the character, if I'm on the left side of the character rather, and he's on the right side of me. If I do right and square, I still do that same punch. And I've noticed that if I react to what side the opponent is going to be on whenever I do that fly around and hit towards him in square, I hit him almost every single time. So he's on my right side, hit right and square, and I hit him. So that's what you need to do. You need to hit towards the opponent in square. Don't hit up in square, because that won't always work. It's a very random chance of it happening. So he's on my left, hit left, and finish the combo. And this is another one that I find a little bit easier to do the closer you are to the ground, because then, again, he'll hit the ground, kind of pop back up, and you can continue your combo. He's on my right. And again, that final blast there needs to come out almost immediately after that final hit. Same thing with this one. Let me get the button input correct. He's to my left. And again. And there you have it. So hopefully this helps you all out. I hope I was able to explain it correctly. If I had a way to show my controller while I was doing it, I would. But I think you can basically get the gist of it. Just make sure that you hit the left stick towards your opponent and hit square rather than just hitting up and square, because the way that the camera works in this game, it won't always work. So let me know if this worked for you, and I hope it did. And if I don't know if I'll make another video, but I just want to make this one really quick to help you guys out, because like I said, I haven't really seen a method quite like this one out there yet. So again, hope it helped, and yeah.